Welcome guys to this video where I'll break down exactly how you guys can get your first AI sales appointments, because every single time people talk about, build this AI agent, build this AI ecosystem, but nobody really tells you the step-by-step blueprint on how to get your first appointments, because there's no point in learning the tools, learning automations, learning how to build agents, and learning lead generation or even other systems if you can't have opportunity. And guys, if you stay to the end, I will break down exactly how I get appointments for free with no paid ads, thanks to my blueprint that I was using when I started my AI agency. So guys, stay to the end, subscribe, share, like. And as I say always, this video, guys, is not like a fancy editing. It's just pure value so you guys can learn and make your first money online selling AI ecosystems. Okay, guys? So let's get into it and let's go. So guys, if you hear, it's because I assume you want to sell AI, of course, to local businesses in your market. Maybe right now you even already have a service or something to sell to your local market, right? And maybe you even already learned some automations or even AI agents, so you guys can start making some appointments and of course make money online. But guys, here's the truth. I see a lot of people making exactly the same mistakes the moment they enter the market. And that's why I said at the beginning of this video that if you stay to the end, you will learn exactly how to book appointments without, again, no ad spend. Okay, so guys, who am I? My name is Howard Cruz, founder of Mida Solutions, and I promise guys, I've been here since the last 3 years. I still have my agency, of course, and I went from working 16 hours per day, guys, to just have some money to invest, try this, try that, lose money every single time, to at the end right now run my agency and make between 40 and 50K per month selling AI ecosystems to businesses. And I promise you, brother, I made a lot of mistakes, expensive ones, okay? And trust me, in this video, I'm going to give you free sauce so you don't have to repeat them. I promise you, you're gonna save tens, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars on trips, events, paid ads, right? Just mistakes that will just slow down your process to get your first 5K to even $10,000 per month. Everything, guys, that I'm sharing is just based on real experience, because yes, as I said, I still have my agency today and I live based on that revenue. So the biggest problem that I see is what I call the market block protocol. If you don't follow this step, I promise you guys, you can have the best preparation, you can have the best degree, you can learn everything you want in the market, and guess what? You will still fail like myself, like I did in the past, because these mistakes that I see beginners making is always the same. They get excited because they went on YouTube learning how to build a small chatbot, small AI voice agent, automations, maybe even sometimes just lead generation. And guess what? They start running ads or maybe even just doing DMs to local businesses. And guess what? Nobody answers, nobody have interest. And if you get some calls, guess what? They don't see the value. So just from start, you are losing already the deal. Not because AI don't work, because otherwise people like myself will just make $0 selling AI to businesses, okay? But because you don't understand exactly what businesses want. So if you don't know exactly what they want, guess what? You will fail, and you can send 10,000, 100,000 DMs, nobody will even book an appointment. And if you do again, nobody will buy. So here's why AI doesn't work. The truth is, guys, AI is only the hook, not the sell. AI is the unique mechanism that will make people realize, okay, we are in a new generation. I need something new for my business. What can I do different? So if you come with a solution saying AI, guess what? You'll have interest. But if you don't speak the language, nobody will be curious to book an appointment. You need to realize, guys, that the only people that know the power of AI is you, me, people who learn already what AI can do for businesses. Otherwise, guys, they'll have already AI into their business. So don't try to close people just on the word AI, or I have this AI automation, this AI system for your business. No, you need to speak the outcome, because what companies really care is not AI, it's more revenue, more leads, better systems, less wasted money. And guess what? If you only show tools and you can't bring revenue, They'll never buy or even book an appointment. That's it, guys. That's the only thing you need to master. You need to speak their language. Otherwise, you will get blocked by their market every single time. And I promise you, it doesn't matter. You can be in Dubai, you can be in the States, you can be in Mexico, you can be in Canada like myself. Nobody will be interested. You need to speak the language of your local market, not because you know how to build AI agents, because you speak what they want. So, how can you avoid the market block protocol? Guys, it's very, very simple. You cannot go to the market without understanding one specific type of business, because even though you guys learn how to bring revenue, how to create leads, how to create systems, guess what? Every single niche works different. A coffee will not have the same process as, for example, Apple, or a restaurant will never have the same process as a gym. So you need to analyze exactly what these companies buy. And that's why the only solution, guys, is just have one ICP, one niche that you can understand how to speak their language and how to bring money to the table, of course, with your services. If you don't speak the language, it's like saying I can speak French to someone who speaks English. They will never understand it, even if you want to help someone. That's the first thing you need to program into your mind when you start, because I see exactly this scenario every single time. Everyone wants the whole market, everyone wants to make money. Brother, calm down, I promise you, okay? There's enough leads, enough companies for everyone, right? That's why even sometimes when people come to me and they say, Harold, I see you have a mentorship program. Why do you offer it? Isn't that competition for yourself? No, brother. The world is so big. Every year, there's hundreds, even thousands of businesses just opening their doors and looking for people like you to scale their company. And that's where you come in by picking up one niche for a specific market. For example, myself, I can't help a company, for example, in India, Mexico, because I don't speak the language at first and I don't understand how they move. And that's why I say every single time, your client customer, your niche, you need to identify it in your local market, because you know exactly how they move, exactly how they operate, and you know exactly the clear problem. And based on that, you can now have one clear outcome for this niche. You need to analyze, okay, I have my niche right now. I know the problems. I know what they want as an outcome. And that's when only then you can learn lead generation, systems, operations, sales workflows for this ICP. And that's when only right now you learn how to automate these 3 key points over here with AI, so they don't have to hire, let's say, employees that they don't care about their business and other processes, for example, like an assistant that don't work 24/7. That's the truth. That's when they see you as the solution for their business and they see value. Now, let me give you a quick example. Last week, brother, I went to a company here in Montreal, and it's a security company. And brother, they were bleeding in money in sales, personal brand, marketing. During that convo, guys, he told me, Harold, I have already someone full-time handling the marketing and personal brand. You know what I said? I asked him, how much do you pay him per month? He said, $4,000. The funny part is this guy came upstairs to talk to the owner, and brother, no offense, but he had no idea what he was doing. We were talking about ads. We were talking about automations. We were talking about processes. And I asked him, do you guys have an ads manager account? He said, what's that? Brother, you cannot be paying $4,000 per month and you don't know what's ad manager, or even creatives or copywriting. And that's why, guys, I'm telling a lot of companies, guys, they're hiring random people. And that's where you came in as the solution. And if you speak their language, guess what? They will see the value and they will buy. Like myself, he noticed that he was losing money, but I show him KPIs, I show him systems, I show him workflows and an outcome. And he said, wow, guys, you guys are so professional. Let's start this project. Even through that he was spending $4,000 per month, I outbid this guy with a degree, because I knew exactly how to solve his problems speaking their languages. And that's when you guys can see here, they open their doors so you can now get your first clients. And guess what? I never said AI. I was just selling an outcome, and I showed them that the money that they will invest is worth it, and that the money they're spending right now, it's a waste of money. So I'm the investment, their staff are the waste of money. No offense again, but you come here as the expert to solve these key pain points for these companies, okay? Now, let's get into the point of this video. And now that you understand how to analyze the market, let's talk on how to book your first appointments with no paid ads. Let's say we go with roofers. You need to build step one, a lead magnet. People need to understand, why do I have to answer to Harold? Why Harold is worth my attention? What can I see different from the other agencies? And that's why you guys need to build a small AI voice demo, because as I said, AI is the unique mechanism that will make people book an appointment. When you explain how it works to get more installs, or let's say transactions or clients for your ICP, that's more in the sales part. Don't try to impress people about your KPIs. They don't care when you try to book an appointment, of course, by DMs or even cold calling. That's too much information for them. You need to get their attention very, very, very fast. And that's why you need to create a demo. Now, let me explain how you guys can do it, okay? Now, here's how you guys can get a small demo for your ICP. You go on 11 Labs. You go into the agents platform, and right now what you will do is you go into agents. You can create one from scratch. It's very, very easy. You put here, create a new agent. For example, myself, I have already this one prepared, which is for roofing businesses. You need to put a small prompt. You can ask it to ChatGPT. He will give it to you. You just copy and paste here the actions, and after that, that's when you can also choose the voice. For example, you can choose the stability. Is it more expressive, more consistent? Is this AI voice speaking fast or slower, right? Once you create this, guys, you need to choose your language. The model, for me, the best one is Flash or even ChatGPT. You create here, as you guys can see here, the first message to have their attention. And on here, guys, let's say the name of the owner is John. Just change here the name and put John. That's it. Okay, then you click here, save, and you're good. You click here on preview, you create a link, and guess what? That's when you have right now a small demo, very quick. It takes just 5 to 10 minutes. Build something simple to impress these companies. Now, how do you get leads for free? That's the other part. You will go here on Google. You will type, for example, roofing businesses in Colorado, in, I don't know, New York. And once you find your ICP, now you can go on their website, scrape their phone number, their Instagram, and that's when you have two options, as you guys can see here. Once you find the roofing businesses near your area, you will send a cold DM like this. Hey, John, do you offer, for example, roof replacements? They will say yes, because it's their business. So now you go from spam to, right now, as I say always on my videos, the general messages. Once they reply, you can send a voice message or even just a text. Hey, by the way, John, I saw your website and your funnel. I've built a small system that can bring you, for example, 5 new clients per month. I made a free demo so you can try it out. You send a link that I just created below, and right now they will try their small AI voice agents. Guys, you need to realize that every single time, most of these companies are boomers. So once they try it out, the AI voice agents, guess what happened? They say, how can I get started? As you guys can see on this message over here on the screen. And that's when, guys, they will want to book a call with you. And that's when, of course, you create a sales process to book this roofing business or whatever niche you guys pick up. And for example, here to continue about the cold approach, when you call businesses, you can even say, for example, hey, Harold, do you want the good news or bad news? Then you wait, he'll say, I don't know, good news, or who is this? Hey, John, the bad news is this is a cold call. But the good news is I'll help roofers get 5 new clients per month using AI. Can I explain real quick in just 15 seconds? That's a funny intro that I was using in the past, and every single time they were just laughing and just saying, go ahead, explain what what do you do? You explain your services real quick. You'll say, by the way, I can send you a small quick demo so you can see how the AI sounds with my ecosystem. It's a small demo, but you can try it out later. Let me know what do you think. But if you want to see exactly how we do it, I will want to book a call with you of 15 minutes on Google Meet, 20 minutes, so you can see exactly what do we do. And guess what? Because they will try it out, your AI voice agents later, they will say yes. And even in the phone, they say no. Guess what? They will try it out, the AI voice agents. You can follow up after with them and they will say, hey, I want to book a call with you so I can see what you guys can do for my business. Now, why this works? You're not selling something in theory. You're not selling promises because everyone can talk, everyone can promise X, Y, Z. But once they see a small part of what they can have, they see already these AI voice agents into their businesses. And that's where they want to learn more on how to do it for their company, okay? And that's when you can have high conversions and also high show-up rate, okay? So guys, that's why I say every single time you can't have this booking appointment process if you don't have an ICP, if you don't know their pain points, or if you don't have a specific offer around everything in their company. Because guess what? Imagine you send 1,000 DMs, 10,000 DMs, you get your first 10 appointments, but you don't know how to speak their language. Guess what? It's gonna be the same story every single time. And even through, guys, let's say for example, you have 10 appointments, 50 appointments, and you don't close. Guys, it's a sales game. You need volume. At some point, someone will see your value. And that's the other part that I say every single time. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Don't charge 10K upfront, 15K upfront. That's only after when you have your first clients and you can show case studies, KPIs, and more proof into your offer. So start small, $1,000 a month, $800 a month. Get leverage, get money to reinvest into ads after, get money to the system, and also get case studies. So after that, when people will jump on calls with the DMs or paid ads, they will see the value. They will have phone numbers to call out. And hey, by the way, do you work with Harold? How's the system? Hey, Harold is the best AI agency that I worked with in the past. They do XYZ for my company. And that's when people are even sold before coming into calls. Guys, it's a step-by-step game. Don't rush things. Prepare yourself good for the war, and then that's when you can win every single battle. So guys, that was everything for this video. I hope you like it. Share, like, subscribe. And guys, if you want on the next video for me to break down how to handle sales objections for your AI agency, just DM me AI in the comments. I will make a new video on the next one. DM me also on IG if you guys want. And guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.